Welcome to TikToff Conservatives. I am your co-host, Boomer Justin, alongside
Anthony, Conservative Ant. How are you doing?
Dude, what can I say? I am triggered. I think his name's actually I'm Triggered, and I put I am triggered last time.
Somebody reached out to me about that.
But he did actually, when he was telling what his name was at the beginning of the show, he said, I am triggered, at I am triggered. So he actually said, I went back and looked.
Okay.
But just to set the record straight, it's I'm triggered, at I'm triggered on TikTok. Go follow him. Does awesome Obama and Trump impersonations.
Yes.
A great fellow patriot.
Yes, I'm triggered. Awesome.
For all of the TikTok conservatives out there, if you see us looking away from the camera and looking over and talking to someone that may not be there, it's because we are actually live on TikTok right now, just to give people a live look in on the show. I'm going to try not to ignore them out in TikTok live land, but the show must go on.
Here. Yeah.
I'm just trying to use my best radio voice.
You know what Jimmy would hate? And Jimmy's my partner, if nobody knows by now, my husband. If you and I can go on the road for 3 months and be part of the Renaissance Fair.
What's the Renaissance Fair? What's that?
Wouldn't that be so fun?
What, like Renaissance Fair, like swords and knights and stuff?
Have you ever been to medieval times?
So I am thinking about a Renaissance Fair. It's not some like weird Republican thing. It's an actual Renaissance Fair.
Yes, where they're like, hello, me lady. But we could totally be assholes the whole time. It'd be great. Jimmy hates that place.
I've nenever been to a Renaissance Fair. Can you believe that?
Oh, you'll have to come next summer. There's I'm like
a Lord of the Rings fan and everything. My tattoos, Lord of the Rings,
it's totally up your alley then, for sure.
But yeah, so you got that by the Renaissance Fair thing. You got me thinking about the medieval times with Cable Guy, Jim Carrey,
right,
and Matthew Broderick, where it's like.
Then he says, silence on the land.
Spock, it's me, Jim. I can't even.
Well, you have to bring the kids out to Illinois. There's one 10 minutes from my house, medieval times. I pass the castle every day.
So it is Illinois. It's not Illinois.
It is not Illinois. It's Illinois.
But Illinois is fun Illinois.
Because we make noise here. We're noisy.
Well, in Chicago, right?
Yeah, Chicago. I'm from Chicago. You want to sit on the patio? It's cold outside. We sound very whiny when we talk.
Illinois. I like it.
People are like, don't say Illinois.
I know. I don't say Illinois. I say I'm just saying it to annoy people.
I know. So how have you been? How's everything going since last week?
Dude, everything's good. I'm supposed to be meeting with a TikTok fan who's going to be donating a car to me tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to be filming parts of that the best I can. But we'll see if it all comes to fruition, if it actually happens. I mean, it all came from, when you did your Boomerathon. Yeah, the telethon to help me out. So, I mean, I just can't wait till I have a followership to where, the level that you have, to where we can actually do stuff like that for other people. I think it's awesome. And being this, the center of it was just very, like I said last time, it's very humbling. So yeah. She's going to be driving up from Georgia tomorrow. It's actually not too far away from where I live in Tennessee. And yes, we get to do all that tomorrow. So that's fun. She even took it in for a tune-up.
I mean, you can't ask for more.
It's just, hey, what's going on, Shanna? I'm in. So Shanna's one of my followers. If you guys don't know, out there in TikTok conservative land, we're actually live right now on the podcast. So if I'm ignoring you, it's not because I don't like you.
Right. Yeah. If I'm ignoring the live conversation, I apologize. I think my moderators are doing pretty good though to keep the conversation going. So TikToff conservatives on YouTube, Spotify, and there's so many more that we're available on.
Breaker, Anchor, just a whole bunch of them. The only one so far that we're not on is Communist Apple.
It'll never happen.
It just takes a long time. It just takes a long time with just socialism on display.
Yeah, seriously. Speaking of, we got a lot to talk about what's going on in the media recently. I mean, I know that there was a lot of allegations thrown out. A New York Post report on Joe Biden's son, as some people on Fox News like to call him, no experience Hunter.
I don't know how to respond
and
to that.
The thing that's funny is that, Sarah I'm so distracted right now because there's a live going on that my watch decided to tell me about a Twitter post.
Saw that. I was like, oh, I got something with her. Like, who's look at that. So she's actually here. Well, it's Alana's backup account, but Samantha is in my live, the one that's donating the car to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome. She says my parents get a 2-hour concert featuring me tomorrow on their way up to visit old Boomer Justin.
That is awesome.
So yeah. So thanks for being in the live right now. We're recording the podcast again.
Yeah. So I think that it's crazy. I mean, Kayleigh McEnany, is locked out of her Twitter account. I mean, this is crazy. I literally just posted a video, Justin. You saw the video. It has nothing to do with politics, but the person who I stitched in the video is very, very, very vile towards Trump supporters. I mean,
she's outspoken liberal.
Yeah. Oh, but she calls them every name in the book. She says that they're scumbags, dirtbags, so on and so forth. You can go check her out. I won't call her name out, but I posted a video that I thought was very funny.
Well, you should call her name out.
I thought it was tasteful. She says her name is Amanda. She says she's a star. I've never seen her in my life. I showed a couple of liberal friends. They'd never seen her in their life. They're like, who is this quack? But anyway, liberal friends said that about her. I ended up posting it on Free Speech Clapper. If you're not on Clapper, I'd recommend it. I mean, it got taken down on Twitter. I use on TikTok. We still love you, TikTok, though. Don't want to get to.
I too am on the Clapper. Is that how it said? That was perfect. Dude, that's exactly how it sounds on the notification. Listen, I normally have my phone on silent all the time. Yeah. And for whatever reason, I had it up. And all of a sudden I heard exactly that. Clap, clap. Just exactly like that. That was perfect.
That's hilarious.
But, oh, yeah. Yeah, you should turn the volume up just so you can hear the notification. Which, by the way, we have a Clapper verified account right now. I'm looking at him. Old conservative aunt on the Clappers.
I know they verified me. This is wild.
Like instantly. You were like instant verification.
How
did it happen? Did they reach out to you?
They did. So I actually somebody had told me to just send them a quick message to say, hey, I'm a big TikTok account. I just came over to Clapper. Like, thank you for having me over. And it was like within a week, it was like, thank you, you are verified on Clapper. Like blue check verified. So,
well, I guess I'm gonna have to get on that.
You will, I guarantee you will get verified.
I've got the conservative ant guarantee.
Well, and I got my pom-poms, and I'm going to go out front of the Clapper studios, and I'm going to be like, go, Justin! Go, Justin! Extra! That's what extra is, in case you were wondering.
Give me a B. Give me an O.
I said burr.
I can't even. So, all right. So you even had the head of like the New York Post come out and is like, why am I locked out of my account? Like, this shouldn't be happening. This should not be happening. And the fact that these social entity, like the social media, what's the word I'm looking for?
Giants.
Big dogs, I guess, or giants, moguls, whatever.
Moguls,
they should not be censoring the speech like this, especially right before an election. dude, it's so dirty. It's so disgusting. And it is so communist. It's ridiculous.
Well, I posted another video speaking about communism. All I did, Justin, was I looked up North Korea media. That's all I did. I put it in Google. And I took the blip, like, that initial description. Didn't have to even click on the full link. Screenshot. I made a video on it on TikTok. You can find it on TikTok. And it literally describes what the United States is doing to us right now. They are silencing what they don't. They're silencing what they don't want you or others to know, and they're putting out things that they want people to know. That's exactly what North Korea and communist countries are doing.
But we're the fascists, Republicans.
But Republicans are correct.
We're the fascists.
Correct.
We're the ones that are against opposite thought. We're the ones that are against inclusivity. We're the ones that promote divisiveness. No. It sounds like I'm like making all the check marks off of like liberalism. Like they always throw the word bigotry around. Bigotry is literally intolerance of someone else's viewpoint. That's what it means. That's exactly what a liberal is.
Hands down.
Like, it doesn't describe us.
No.
But they have the need. They have the need and the want to describe us and tell us who we are and how we think. Like, that's.
And what's hilarious to me is I've been to a couple of Trump rallies, whether you're a Trump supporter or not. And people have said, you've never gone in a pride shirt or any. First of all, I don't wear those shirts anyways, but there were people there in gay pride shirts and stuff at a Trump rally. They were getting hugs and kisses and love. And they're like, oh my God, we love you so much. We love you. Like, and it was like the most amazing patriotic thing. Then you look at the other side and you see what's going on. And I have my wonderful, beautiful husband bringing me coffee.
Oh, look at that. Coffee right in the front of the screen, just like that.
Well, and water.
Hey, babe. Hey, sweetie, can you go upstairs and can you make me some coffee?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, you're not there? You're asleep in your bed? Damn.
Oh.
I tried. Hey, babe.
Everyone loves my slurp. Be careful, because you don't want to make it seem like, you're, what's the word?
Sexist?
Thank you.
Male chauvinist?
Thank you.
Like everything that I'm not. But they'll say I am. Black
Rifle Coffee.
I've heard of them before. They're not quite as good as Wicked Cool Roasts.
Yeah, I this is something I wouldn't know. Be more than happy to push it for you.
I can't go that big. I can't go that big yet. I don't have that time. I don't have the time to. Well, that's what she said. But I don't have the time. I don't have the time to, like, right now it's a hobby. I do it for close friends. I roast coffee for close friends and coworkers and myself. And a couple of people that I used to serve with, I roast it and send it out to them. But if I went big scale like that, bigly, then I'd have to like leave my line of work. It would take up too much time.
Yeah. No, it's definitely probably would be, it would not work with your current situation.
Somebody came in my live and said, just stopping by. You're a beautiful human. Much love.
Oh, that was sweet. Doesn't that make you feel great instead of somebody coming and going, Biden 2020?
So much better than someone coming in, Biden 2020. What is the need? What is the need? Did something happen? Okay.
No, we're here.
Okay. I have not gone in to one liberal live stream. Not one. First of all, I haven't gone into one.
Never.
Secondly, if I did, the first thing out of my mouth is not going to be Trump 2020.
Right.
I just like, you're not going to like, if you're going in there to like have answers or, questions answered, that's not how you're going to get it done. You know what I mean? Like,
at this point, if you're saying Biden 2020 at all, let's talk about, you look like an idiot, because right now Biden doesn't look too good considering his son is smoking a crack pipe or whatever in pictures. There's emails that went out of him making millions of dollars, lying about the emails. I mean, there's so much going on with the Bidens right now. If that were Trump, can you imagine if that were Eric Trump? Oh my God!
They would lose it.
I'm losing it just thinking about the double standard.
So, bombshell report, it basically shows. So Joe Biden has literally denied. He has denied vehemently that he knew anything of his son Hunter's dealings in Ukraine. He didn't know. Now think about it. All right. Is that who you want to be your president of the United States?
Thank you.
Is that who you want to be the president of the United States? He doesn't even know what his own son is doing in freaking Ukraine. But I don't know. I don't know what my son does. I don't follow him. He's in Ukraine using your name.
Right.
You don't
right.
I don't buy it. And then there's pictures of him playing golf with the said people that he doesn't know anything about.
Yeah.
So Joe was literally just out there with his son playing golf with Ukraine oil, gas, whatever it was, executives. And he doesn't know why he's there. He said, I'm just here to play golf.
Come on. And here's a funny thing, too, is when you look at the town halls that happened tonight, I think her name was Savannah from NBC. And she held the town hall for Donald Trump. She interrupted him quite a few times, and she didn't make it easy for him. Then you go over to Stephanopoulos on ABC doing a town hall for Biden, Snooze Factory. And it is so eloquent, and they're asking him all these really nice, easy little questions. And
they're going to ask Biden softball.
And Biden's looking up at the little screen. I mean, come on. Come on right now. People see this happening. Do you see what's going on?
Because the media doesn't have Biden's back at all, right? The media, remember, what's his name? Brian Stelter. How he even has a show, I have no idea. That little midget dude has his own show, Brian Stelter. And he had a segment where he was talking about how the media is out to get Joe Biden. And I was like, am I living in bizarro world right now? Did you literally just say that?
Right.
Is that what you truly believe? And then he follows that up with, and he's got like a panel of experts on there with him. And he says something to the effect of, and I'm paraphrasing, is there any big media type out there that are attacking Trump the way that they attack Biden? And all the people on the panel are like, nope, nope, nope.
Of course not.
It's so much gaslighting. It's unbelievable. I can't understate. I can't overstate, unstate, whatever I'm trying to say.
It's, you know what it is, Justin, and this has nothing to do with what you can be part of either political party. I'll be honest with you. If I was a Biden, oh my God, sorry. If I was a Biden supporter, I would be just as ticked off with what is going on right now in our journalism world. This isn't it's just, it's absolutely mind-blowing to me. It makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. The type of cover-ups that are going on, I don't know. I've lost all hope for journalism.
Well, here's the thing. With journalism struggling so much, because it's not really journalism anymore. It's propaganda for belief. And so what's happening is I've actually seen a few staunch, what I would consider liberal or left-leaning talk show hosts going after their own side and actually asking the tough questions and not just bending the knee to whoever it is that they have on the show. They're actually, so like Wolf Blitzer, for example, can't stand the guy, but he literally handed Nancy Pelosi her ass on live TV. And it was amazing.
It gave you a little piece of hope.
And it was amazing to see. And then Jake Tapper destroyed the Biden campaign staffer or whatever she was, whatever campaign manager, whatever. I mean,
yeah.
Talking about how polls about people wanting for people to have to wait until the election to fill the Supreme Court nomination seat. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not constitutional. Like, nothing says that the polls are constitutional, that we have to listen to the will of the people that way. Like, just the polls are no. And he said there's nothing he said it. There's nothing unconstitutional with what the president is doing by filling the seat, by nominating and filling the seat. It's not unconstitutional. He called her out on it, and I love it. So, as much as I've like lost respect for guys like Jake Tapper and stuff, those little things are actually helping to restore my faith that maybe some people are like, this might actually help my career if I can try to like move myself back into what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's asking the hard questions and not lobbing softballs 24/7.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said. For sure.
Speaking of lobbing softballs, well, not really lobbing softballs. Of course, the Republicans are going to be easier on Miss Amy Coney Barrett. Dude, how much fun have these been? How much fun? I don't know what's better, watching her destroy and just respond so eloquently and perfectly to everything, so perfectly perfect in a bigly way to every single Democratic doofus senator that keeps asking these asinine questions, and she's got no notes. Did you see that, folks? No notes.
Not one note. She is. They've a couple of the senators actually like picked up a notepad. They're like, I have notes because I don't know how you're doing it without notes. She is she's a strong woman, and I'm sorry, the Democratic senators that are coming at her is just so disgusting. I mean, they're trying to trip her up on her words. They're trying to ask her opinionated questions, and she handled it so well. I mean,
she's the right choice. She really is. Yeah. I mean, so if you don't believe me, right? If you don't believe me that she's the right choice, I want you to go back and I want you to look at Ruth Bader Ginsburg's nomination hearings, confirmation hearings, when she was nominated to the Supreme Court. She literally has books and pages in front of her, and she's looking down and reading and looking up and talking, looking down and reading and looking up and talking. And I'm like, this is the Ruth Bader Ginsburg that everybody's like, fawning over. And I mean, I get it. She's a trailblazer. She was a woman in the Supreme Court, but she answered some of the things the same way that even Amy answered. Like, I can't recall, or I'm not going to go into that with you because I understand what you're trying to do, and you're trying to bait me into giving up my leanings, which is going to give litigators an edge in knowing what to litigate and how you're going to fall with your decisions. And that's not what it's about.
Right.
So it's just, Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
Dude, so condescending. Her and Cory Booker are the most
Spartacus
are the most condescending senators on the face of the planet. Like, the way they talk, the way that they deliver, it's like Cory Booker even more so. He's like, he sounds like he's like your friend. You know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, we're just here having a conversation.
Right.
I don't really care what you say. I don't really listen to what you say. I know what I'm going to say. Like, oh, and Kamala with that smirk and the Joker grin that she has as she's talking. God.
I'm talking.
Oh, and meanwhile, she interrupts like every chance she gets. And you know what? Every time she would interrupt Amy Coney Barrett, what would she do? Amy Coney Barrett would literally just stop talking.
Yeah.
And listen.
Yeah.
And then she would deliver when it was time.
Kamala was interrupting her. Notice how I named her?
Kamala.
Yeah, Kamala was not professional at all. She makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, she's asking questions. I made a video about it, but she's asking questions about, do you believe the scientists, and do you believe that smoking causes cancer, and that COVID, and that COVID is infectious? Well, No shit, Kamala. Of course COVID is infectious. It's a virus.
Right. Of course smoking causes cancer. Like, what are you trying to, like?
And that's what Amy Coney Barrett said. She goes, well, it does say that on the side of the box. The Surgeon General warning says that smoking causes cancer. So yes. But then she goes into climate change. So do you not agree with the scientists, the consensus of scientists that say climate change is a real threat to us and our humanity and our kids and blah, 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 to elicit the emotion response? But she's literally, she's taken a whole bunch of these like other easy hypothetical, like nonsensical, like, and then trying to use that to like corner Amy Coney Barrett. And
right, but she wasn't taking the bait.
Oh no, of course not. She sniffed it out right away, and she just totally owned old Kamala.
Oh yeah, class act. Well, did you see Kamala on what's that guy that I don't like on MSNBC? Maddow.
Rachel Madcow.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah, Kamala was on her show today. I guess I saw some clips of it. And just like them like joking around, making it seem like they already knew that like Kamala was going to win. Like, okay, sis, we went through this 4 years ago, honey. Hillary didn't break any glass ceilings. Did you hear what Trump said today at his rally?
What did Trump say?
He said, he goes, Hillary didn't break any glass ceilings, but the ceiling came down on her. And then he said, but that ceiling will be broken by a woman, but it's not going to be Hillary Clinton. And I was like, this guy is great. It's just so great.
It'll probably be like Candace Owens or someone like that breaks the ceiling.
Oh God, I told you I'm obsessed with Candace Owens.
How upset would they be if it was like Ivanka Trump?
Well, Trump 2024, Trump 2028. I mean, like, we can do this all day long.
Hey, as long as they lead like their father, you know, they could be awful. And you know what? If they're awful and they're no good and they don't have good policy, then I'm not going to support them. But I support the president because of his policy.
Yeah,
and because he kicks liberals' asses and he doesn't care. He doesn't bow. There's nothing that they can do that is going to make him redirect or move off course. There's just nothing.
No,
we're in the middle of a pandemic. Okay, a pandemic, and you can go to the gas station and still fill your gas tank up on any day of the week that you want, and it's still less than $2. Well, at least where I'm at, it's less than $2 a gallon.
Yeah,
right?
Same here.
I mean, in the middle of a pandemic. And why is that, you ask? Well, that's because the economy was so great before the pandemic.
Oh, no, they're saying the economy was complete garbage.
He created the cushion that allowed us to absorb this shutdown.
Correct. And it's going back up already. But, you know, when you get a Biden presidency, he wants to shut it all down again.
Of course, he's the shutdown president. He's the shutdown candidate.
Right.
Trump is the let's open, let's get business going again, let's get the economy right. And nope, Biden wants us to total national like mask mandate, like everybody's going to wear a mask.
Yep. That sounds like a certain era and
you're going to go down.
History.
You're going to go back to your house, down into your basements because he's comfortable. He's comfortable in his basement.
Oh yeah, well, because then nobody gets to see that he is completely melted down, and it's honestly, I do feel bad. You know, I've seen a couple of his rallies where there's like 6 cars in the parking lot. I don't know. There's 4 people in a gymnasium somewhere at some elementary school. He walks in. It sounds like tap shoes walking on the floor. There's 2 people clapping. Like, it's cringeworthy. It's not okay.
Guess who just popped into my live?
Who?
I'm triggered. So, guys, if you're not following I'm Triggered, you can find him right now over in my live. Go check him out.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to hear what we're talking about on the podcast right now, because I'm not ignoring you. It's just that we're recording right now. The podcast that I'm Triggered was on this past episode. Go over to Conservative Ant, give him a follow if you're not already following him. If you're following me, you're probably following him. But go over there.
Oh, yeah.
You'll actually hear both of our commentary. Okay,
and we will have a special guest on our upcoming podcast as well. So we're Rachel Maria, if you guys are not following her already, she is the queen of Nancy Pelosi impersonations.
Absolutely.
She's got amazing content. And yeah, we'll be recording with her tomorrow. Actually, we have an appointment to record with her, so she'll be on a podcast later this week. It'll be great.
So we got a couple episodes that are going to be pushed out here, kind of back to back.
Yeah, that's great.
Lots of editing work for me.
Yay! I'm sorry that I don't know much about editing. I'm so sorry. I'm just the talent, and I drink my coffee.
Okay, listen. If there is anybody out there that is an editing professional that wants to do some pro bono work for the startup show that's going to get nationally syndicated one day, and you want to get in now, and you want to help us out now, and then you want to be there for us when we do make it big, reach out to us.
Seriously.
I will gladly send you the file, and I will send you the music and whatever you want, whatever you tell me.
They have to be now. They have to be
whatever you tell me.
They have to be trusted. It just can't be anybody.
Yeah, we're not just going to go out anywhere and pick you off the side of the street and say, "Hey, you want to edit my video?" And I'm just going to send you all my jewels. That's not going to happen.
This is not China. It's not China.
So reach out to us, message us on TikTok, or message us on the YouTube video in the comment section below. That's where we got the opening segment song. We might actually be adding some words. I have a musician friend at work.
Nice.
That does some of that. So he wants to kind of put in there like TikToff, conservatives.
Yeah,
TikTok.
I like that.
So he's going to do something like that.
Yeah, and if you are a creator that is on the up and coming, we'd love to have you on the show. I mean, definitely reach out to us on that too. We'd be more than happy to have you on. So it's a good time. We have fun here at TikTok Conservatives.
Yeah, we do.
Don't we?
Make fun of everybody and everybody. Dude, speaking of making fun, my FYTP is going off again.
Again?
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, my God, dude. How did you get stuck on that side of TikTok, bro?
They can't let go. They do not want to let me go. I made a bad mistake. I called them Indians, like some of them still call themselves.
Literally, I have followers that I thought that I was going to get on the FYTP side of TikTok because I posted that Columbus video on Columbus Day. I'm like, for sure the indigenous people are going to like be up in arms. They're going to be ripping dream catchers off of their walls and throwing them at me. And I did get a couple, but my block finger is really strong. It's been really good lately. I wish some of my moderators could just be my blocker. Like, I wish I can moderate comments all day.
I know. They should be able to block whoever.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I trust my moderators. I actually had to get rid of a moderator today to add another one. It's the first time I hit my peak.
That's what she said. I can't help it. I can't help it.
Oh, boy.
Like the French Canadian version of Michael Scott.
Yeah. So maybe we should take a couple of questions out from lives.
Ooh, okay. Hey guys, if you have a question for the podcast right now, reach out, ask your question. Maybe we'll answer it. Maybe we won't. Don't get butthurt if we don't.
Yeah, don't get butthurt. So one of
because we will laugh at you.
Somebody said, I want to be a moderator. I know. You know what? They only give us a certain amount of moderators. I would love to have all of you. That would be great. Like if everybody can just be a moderator. Jackie, you for sure need to be a moderator. So
you can all be moderators in a sense that when someone comes in talking that nonsense, you just jump all over them. That's you moderating.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't drown them out. You just drown them out.
And they know. People know. People know what to do. You know what to do.
You know what to do, man.
You know what? Just take care of them.
But yeah. So what was funny was I got a message from Christian. I'm triggered.
Yeah.
We got your back, bro. Madra says we got your back, bro. She said BRUH, bro. We got your back, bro. Well, thank you, Madre. Madre, the moderator. Come with me if you want to live. Actually, it says lift on the bottom. Come with me if you want to lift. but gosh, I totally forgot where I was going with that.
So I got to tell you something.
Okay, tell me.
So you have me doing all kinds of weird dances and stuff lately.
I remembered, by the way, but keep going.
Oh no, you got to go.
No. I think I just forgot it again. Just you go.
So you have a dance that you need to do. You're one dance down. You have to duet me on a dance today. This guy, let me just tell you.
I'm going to do it after the podcast.
He's got me having all kinds of props. I mean, I have rain jackets here in my studio and police helmets, and I think I have a pair of glasses somewhere. I mean, you have me going nuts, but there's something that I got. So everybody wanted to see this last time, and I totally forgot. So Jimmy ended up ordering some wrapping paper for this Christmas. Now, can you see who it is?
Tell me that's Donald Trump.
It's Donald Trump, babe. It's Donald Trump. Hold on now. Okay, so there's.
It's quite frankly some of the best gift wrap I've ever seen. Dude, you're just looking to make conversation at the holidays, aren't you?
Oh, but yeah, I
can't. Trump gift wrap on like your like known liberal like family members. Here you go.
You know what? I think I have like 3 family members that are liberal, and I took them off of all social media platforms, and I choose not to hang out with them. So
they're just no fun because they just want to be spiteful.
Oh my god, everything's a mess, and then I literally have one that I have to see from time to time at like a wedding or whatever. We were at a bridal shower, and the woman's outside smoking a cigarette with a mask on. So of course she kept taking the.
She was smoking liberal, a cigarette with a mask on.
Liberals will wrap themselves in saran wrap. So she had a mask on. She kept taking the mask down, smoking a cigarette. So I'm like looking at her. You know me, I'm already like frustrated because she's got a mask on. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, hey, why don't you just cut a slit in the middle of it? That way you can just put the cigarette right in the slit and smoke. She's like, no, it doesn't work that way. I'm like, okay, put the mask back. Okay, just put the mask back.
She puts her finger over her stoma.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work that way. I'm not listen. If you are out there and you have a stoma, nothing against you. It is it's kind of funny sounding. I'm sorry,
but it's like Bruno, your caseworker from Beetlejuice,
or the mom from Throw Mama from the Train.
Oh, Owen!
Owen! You did that really good.
Owen! Wow, did that age us? Yeah. Okay.
Dude, throw Billy Crystal, man, and then obviously, she's in the Goonies too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But unbelievable. She was great. I can't remember anything else she was in though, besides those 2 movies. Can
Goonies you? And
Throw Mama from the Train.
Throw Mama from the Train.
Give an overview of the town hall.
I missed the town hall. Can somebody give us an overview of the town hall? Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Town hall was basically on Trump's side. It was pretty, it was left leaning, let's just say, because the town hall with Biden was very eloquent. And, they asked some questions he can answer. It was soft. Meatballs. Yeah,
they're giving him meatballs. They're giving him the meatballs. It's like, just go around the corner over there and get some Schviadel, please.
Schviadel.
Some gabagool,
Red states may go blue based on current situation.
What current situation? Somebody asked. So we do have questions. So somebody said, are we concerned that some red states may go blue due to current situations? I'd like to know what situations specifically, because the only situations Justin, thoughts?
So here's the thing. I would love California to go red, and there's a lot of people talking about California going red, but I also see and hear a lot about people leaving California because of how liberal blue they are, and they don't want to stay there. So that only makes it more of a case of it staying blue. But I'll tell you what, seeing the skies light up with fireworks on 4th of July, even though there was like a ban on all that stuff, was a great sign to see. It was like people saying, giving the state of California big middle finger, and that was great. You can't tell people to be inside on 4th of July. That's not going to work. That's not going to go down well.
No.
But there are some states, I think that I think were blue last election. I think Colorado was blue. I think Arizona was red. It was one of the Colorado and maybe New Mexico were blue. I think they could actually flop red. Okay. Yeah. I'm not worried about Texas going blue. Shut up, liberals, with your Texas. It's not going to happen. Don't mess with Texas. Okay.
No. And Florida's not going to turn blue.
And Florida's not going blue. Get over yourselves, libs. I mean, with the Latino vote that we have down there now, which Latino votes were historically always been Democrat, right? But they're coming to, did you see like the rally of and they were like the Latino Trump rally?
Yes.
The cars for days, thousands of cars.
You know what's crazy is those Trump rallies are like that all over the nation every
And then
weekend.
there was like 15 golf carts for Joe Biden.
Golf carts and wheelchairs.
It was pathetic. There really was. There was like 15 cars. I'm like, they are not excited about this guy in the least. And they're not even excited about Kamala Harris, who they all know they're gonna slap that 25th Amendment down if for some weird reason Joe Biden won. And I don't even want to talk about it. Like, there's a good Lindsey Graham even said, and you guys have a good chance of winning. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
he said that today. I'm like, come on.
Oh man, like, shut up with that. Stop giving them false hope. They've got no hope. Don't be nice. Stop trying to reach across the aisle, because they're never going to reach across back when you need them to. They're never going to extend the olive branch. So you know what? Just give them the big middle finger and say, haha, we got you. The American people are going to speak. I honestly believe, I'm not worried about states flipping. I honestly believe that Trump is going to win in a landslide, and he's going to win the popular vote. Both. He's taken both.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you on that. And if I did disagree with you, I'd say it. But I honestly, I agree with you 100%. I mean, the outpour of support this time around compared to, last time around, it's different. It's a different feel. People aren't silent about it either anymore. People are fed up with the liberal media, far left radical liberal media. They're sick of the Clinton News Network. They're sick of the Clintons. Like, go already. Nobody wants to hear Michelle Obama on TV anymore. Like, leave. You're done now. Please move out.
And think about it. Think about how pathetic.
No.
I was just about to say that, Jimmy James.
Yeah.
Listen. You do not see other first ladies and presidents in front of the camera like you've seen Obama. It's like they got to keep him in the limelight. They got to keep Michelle Obama out there. And you know what? I've seen plenty of young kids that are now like getting closer to like the voting age, and they're like, listen, I ain't voting for that. I ain't voting for Biden. First of all, and I ain't listening to Michelle Obama because she took my lunches away at school.
She made lunches suck.
You got Donald Trump making America great again, and you got Michelle Obama making lunches suck.
Right. Seriously. And you know what? It's like, and then what's funny to me is, so here's the irony in it. So they're sitting here on TV all day talking about, oh, if Trump becomes president, he said that he's not going to turn over the presidency and he's not going to leave quietly. Hillary is still talking about hers. The Obamas haven't even left yet. What are you talking about turning it over? They're still here.
It's sickening. It's just gross, man. Like and listen, when you going back to the Senate confirmation hearing, notice how many times they've mentioned the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare. Let's not pretend. Come on. You're not actually buying that they want to keep the Affordable Care Act because of all of the things that it provides for people, because it really doesn't. It's really a shit plan. Okay. But what they're worried about is when the Affordable Care Act gets repealed, okay, and Trump gets his hands on it, and the Republicans are able to put through a health program that is 100 times better, 100,000, a million, bigly better than Obamacare. All right, when he does that and he makes healthcare great again, they've lost all of Obama's legacy. It's gone. It's like, what did he win? What did he win the Nobel Peace Prize for? Hope and change.
Hope and change. Yeah.
Look, come on.
And here's the thing: is he actually secured? I think he signed an executive order, or is planning to sign an executive order. I'd have to fact check it. That he is protecting anybody with pre-existing conditions, and sending out $200 prescription cards to Medicare patients. Okay, that's Trump. And he just said it today in a town hall that he has his new plan that he wants to come up with will protect pre-existing. I don't know how many times he needs to say that, but let me tell you something from an American who had really good health care before Obamacare came out. We had to change our plans, and they became really expensive for people that had really good health care plans before little Obama came along, so we didn't have to change doctors. I remember a girl at work was crying because she couldn't go to the same OBGYN that she's been going to forever because the Obamacare system took her doctor out of her network. She could no longer go. And she was like, it's the only doctor I feel comfortable with. And now this flippin' Obamacare took that away from us. So how can you say that that's okay? How was that all right? Because it was Obama.
I have a follower.
And Jay-Z and Beyonce
it's okay.
are stroking him under the table. Like, oh, Jay-Z and Obama. So
stroking him under the table.
Come on, dude.
But, so I have a follower here. It says the Affordable Care Act made healthcare premiums rise 46%. And that's what you were just talking about.
Yeah, I just have somebody here. We have Teacher Bex. My insurance doubled. It was absolutely awful.
And Obamacare was super expensive when you had to go on it for a minute.
Live studio audience is saying the same thing.
And all the old Jimmy James. The only and what makes me, not the only, but what makes me super like even more ticked off about it is the fact that none of the people that were driving Obamacare have Obamacare.
Right.
Like, not one of them.
But everybody understands.
It's so great. But it's so great.
Yeah,
so just drop what you have and take it then.
I really hope that everybody really do you understand what do they understand what Obamacare is? So Obamacare, it's a health care system that helps people that don't have the money to get in health insurance, but that money has to come from somewhere. So it comes from the full-time workers that had great insurance. We have to pay the extra to cover it. Whatever. For people that can't work, that are whatever, I get it. But then we had to pay, if we didn't want to pay astronomical amount for insurance or couldn't afford insurance, like bartenders, waiters and waitresses, anybody in the service industry, they got, at the end of the year, had to pay penalties, which Trump got rid of, I think, pretty quickly once he came in. I think it was like within the first year. But that was Obama did that. He made waiters and waitresses, people in the service industry that never had to have insurance before. Now, because Obamacare was implemented, this Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, we had to pay more money for what? For why? Like, I don't understand why they thought it was that great or why they think it's that great. Did they talk to the average American? You know what? I get really turned and ticked off about it.
You get ticked off about healthcare?
Yeah. I get, anytime I hear Obama's name in something, it really gets me, I'm triggered. Sorry, I'm triggered.
And you know Obamacare was an executive order.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen from the studio audience.
Jimmy James, I love it. I love it. He's like, what's his name from Jay Leno?
Was it Kevin Eubank?
Was it
Eubanks in the Tonight Show band? Yeah. Conan O'Brien had that guy that sat on the couch with him too.
Andy? Are you talking about Andy? We got old Jimmy James. I love it, man.
Jimmy James in the house. Yeah. So I mean,
old JJ.
This is something that, a lot of people don't understand. I think that the generation of voters that never had to deal with insurance before because they're on their parents' insurance, they don't have any. They were 10 years old probably when Obamacare came out, or 11, 12 years old. So they have no idea what we're talking about. And that's what's a shame about it, really. I mean, they really don't know. They hear, oh my God, the Affordable Care Act. And they, they're like, oh my God, as if they're taking away Obama's Affordable Care Act. And they have no idea what they just hear Obama and we're getting rid of it. And they're like, but he's friends with Jay-Z. They can't get rid of that. Let's go vote for Biden. I mean, this is what we're dealing with, Justin. We're dealing with this.
Ice Cube is working with the administration.
Yeah, and that came out today, too, that Ice Cube is working with the administration. And you know that the left have problems with that. They're giving Ice Cube problems.
Of course. Anybody who shows any kind of support for this administration is going to get blackballed, and they're going to or blacklisted, or whatever you want to call it. Why is it called blacklist still? Isn't that like, couldn't they consider that racist? Why is blacklisted bad?
I don't know why I thought of blue balls.
Oh, I said blackballed. Listen, you can't say blackballed around the gay guy because all of a sudden this is what happens.
Oh, I think I see. Yeah, right. Is this snowflake bullshit a liberal? Because I'm not having it right now.
Ooh.
I don't know. Where's my moderators? Don't get me started on y'all. Yeah, I haven't been looking.
What's the name?
The name, look into it. The name here that we have is Mrs. Atkins. But yeah, so like I said, on that note, I think tomorrow we have a great show coming too. I'm excited to have Rachel Maria on the show. And it'll be nice to pump out a couple of shows this week, right after the other.
So if you guys don't know, there's a new character on TikTok. I'm still trying to come up with a name for him.
Oh my God, Jeffrey Dahmer? Are we talking about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Those glasses do kind of make me look like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Where are my...
Dude, would it be weird to call myself Dahmer Dances?
Yes! He killed people!
He ate them. Is it just enough? Those glasses. But here's what I got to know. Were those at one point actual glasses?
So Jimmy was the lunch lady one year, Mildred the lunch lady, and I went to Goodwill and I bought a bunch of old lady stuff. And remember the old Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, of course. Sloppy Joe. Yeah. Sloppy Joe. Yeah.
Yeah. So these were perfect.
You're right. Hoagies and grinders.
Navy beef. Sloppy Joe.
Dude, that is such a good skit, man.
That was when Saturday Night Live was Saturday Night Live.
Oh my God.
Or what about when Chris and Adam Sandler did that Zagat book and they were like a couple? And he's like, oh, little Italian restaurant in Greenwich Village. They're serving fried ravioli and cannoli. He's like, Lord, give me cancer.
Another one of my favorites.
So bad.
Another one of my favorites was Schmidt's Gay. Schmidt's Gay commercial, where they're just like pull the sunglasses down. Yeah. What a great commercial. They're all like,
so good.
It's good stuff, man.
People are like dying over here. Well, so I digress. So anyways, yeah.
Somebody just told me. So Laura Lady Lucky says, on that note, you guys have to do what skit do you think she wants us to do? Just guess. And you got to think about those times.
Are we going to do the 444?
Oh, Coffee Talk with Linda Richmond. I'm getting verklempt. So,
they want to do the Bears.
No, it's not that one either. No. I'll give you one hint. So, Chris Farley is involved.
Well, is it in a bus?
No.
What is it?
It's not Matt Foley.
Yeah,
Who doesn't brush his teeth. I don't bathe well.
No, it's not that one, Jimmy, because we're talking about Chris Farley days.
Oh, well, wasn't it the same time?
No.
Okay, I'll give you one more hint, and it'll give it away. Dirty Dancing.
When Patrick Swayze was in it too. Are we talking about the Chippendales? Oh no, there's no way. I look like Chris Farley without a shirt on.
Somebody said who would be Patrick and who would be Chris Farley. The answer is we'd both be Chris Farley.
Short answer, both. There is zero Swayze in this Farley, okay?
I'll shoot from like the chest up and I'll feel good about myself.
Yeah. What about a boy dance party?
Oh God. Well, so we already started the dance party and I want to see more people duet us, man. I want to see those duets, man. But yeah, so I'm kind of intrigued with Dahmer dances, man. As crazy as that sounds.
When I saw you, I was like, oh my God, it's Dahmer. And he has this blue raincoat on and these glasses, and he wants me to dance.
Someone said I looked like Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg from Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. It's just right? Super like...
Is that him? Is he from Hot Fuzz? Is he in Hot Fuzz?
I don't think he's from Hot Fuzz.
I think he's in one of them, right? Yeah, I think he's in... I think he is. I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, it's just like one... And you guys got to check out the dance that he does.
It's so emotionless. And that's the key.
And that's what's... it's very like... Come and get your candy out of the white van kind of thing.
Yeah,
but the guy's super creepy.
What I like about it too is I think there are people that will watch it and they're going to think I'm just going to break out into some awesome dance moves, and then it never comes. It's just like...
You know what I do want to do though, Justin? I think that when one day we shock everyone and we're together in the same room, we do SNL. I think we can then bust out some SNL stuff. Like we can do the full coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
We could do
like Bada.
We could do, and you would be a great Farley. You'd be a great Foley.
You might be asking me, kids, how can I get back on the right track?
And I would just be like,
Richard, what's happening to me? No, it's Tommy Boy, but still.
It's like...
Fat guy in a little coat.
We are going way off the rails here. So look out for our show tomorrow. It was a great show today. Thank you to everybody on live. I won't leave my live people yet. I'll pop back on there. Justin, do you have anything else to say for yourself?
Amy Coney Barrett is going to be a great Supreme Court justice. And just get ready for it, folks. Get ready for get ready for Roe v. Wade to do this. Get ready. Here it comes.
Yep.
Go get flipped.
Go get flipped. Look, and wait, I forgot to do something else. I usually always do it.
Obamacare. You ready?
Obamacare. Oh, you didn't think I forgot about my liberal tears today, do you?
Of course not. No.
Okay. Today's flavor is going to be. This is the Cook County of Illinois tears.
So he said Blue 42. Blue 42. So what? Blue 42. Blue 42.
My liberal tears. I keep them in an ancient box. This is where I keep my liberal tears. I just put a little bit on here. Every show, it makes me feel so good.
Do you know whose liberals tears I want to put in there today?
Who's?
Off your beard?
Who?
Every single one of those salty senators from the confirmation hearings that couldn't get through. Put them all in. Put them all in the box.
All in the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
I look so much smarter. By the way, I think I look great with the glasses on. I mean,
you do. You don't look like Jeffrey Dahmer, and that's like step one.
You look like Jeffrey Dahmer with the glasses.
I also got to tell you a dad joke before we get off.
All right, I'm ready.
So wait, are the liberals were put in the box? They're done?
Yeah, yes. And actually, we're gonna get a new batch of liberal tears this week for my TikToks. We'll see how many community standard or community guidelines we can break this time around.
Okay. So here's the dad joke. Are you ready? Are you ready to laugh?
Yeah.
Dude, it's a knee slapper. Jimmy James. Jimmy James, are you ready?
Yeah.
It's lagged by a second or two.
I love it's good though. I love how it's just like, yeah. I'll be like, Alexa, please tell me a joke. And then Jimmy James will be like,
oh my God, she's talking.
you have an Alexa?
Hold on, wait.
Did you hear about the ninja dog competing at Westminster?
No.
She won best in no show.
The dog in Westminster. She won best in no show.
Listen.
That's another joke.
Hold on, Jimmy.
Why did the cow do jumping jacks? She was practicing her calisthenics.
Calisthenics.
All right, Justin's turn.
I had no idea you had an Alexa. That is so funny.
Yeah. And you know what I say every morning? No, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to say. Actually, I will. You know what I tell her every morning?
What?
I wake up and I say, hey, Alexa, can you tell Nancy Pelosi to go screw herself? She's like, I don't think I can do that. I'm like, okay, we'll figure it out.
One day she will.
She knows I don't like Nancy Pelosi. That's
so the dad joke is this. All right, so you're gonna have to think geography wise, location, because I don't want to give away the joke. Why are people in Athens not morning people? So you know where Athens is, right?
Greece.
Okay. So why why are people from Athens not morning people?
Why?
Because Dawn is tough on Greece.
That was good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That was good. How long have you been holding on to that one, Justin?
Dude, I'm sweating from laughing. Like instantly sweating. I'm like perspiring because my body knew I was about to tell a dad joke. So it was like preparing. Somebody said my laugh sounded like someone letting air out of a balloon.
The wheeze. You have me wheezing now when I laugh.
The Windex wheeze. It's like
right.
Just cleaning the window.
So everybody wants to see, yeah?
Everybody wants to see what?
Just what we're doing.
Oh, they want to see the
podcast. You're on candid camera.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? I didn't know you flipped it around. You flipped the camera around just like like Roe v. Wade's gonna be flipping.
It's gonna be.
What are they gonna do? Oh no!
Today. Yeah, what's up with the curl though?
What curl?
Usually it's there it is. Oh yes, honey. Work the curl, honey. And we gotta see the shirt. Everybody's gotta see the shirt too.
It's just come with me. If you want to lift.
To the chopper.
Come with me if you want to lift. Yeah. I think I just pulled my left boob.
Oh.
I strained a pec.
Oh. Okay, well you'll have to get that checked out.
I'm gonna get off this podcast and I'm gonna just rub it down with some Turkish oil.
Somebody just posted blue wave. Do you feel better about? Hold on, everybody, give them a round of applause.
Let's give them a blue wave.
Everybody, give them a blue wave. Everybody, look at the blue wave. Look. Oh, hey.
The blue wave, which is a sea of liberal tears.
Oh,
that's the blue wave. That's the blue wave.
Anyways, it was a great show, Justin. I love you. Yeah. We have another filming tomorrow, so be ready.
Rachel Maria, the real Nancy Pelosi.
Real Nancy Pelosi on our show tomorrow.
So we got to come up with a good sign off eventually. There's got to be some sort of sign off. We don't have it quite yet. We're just kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to be like, bye.
Or it's better to be ticked off than ticked on.
Was that good? It's better to be ticked off than ticked on. Wait, what's ticked on though?
I don't know. What is ticked on?
Which reminds me of one more joke, which is not like a dad joke.
Okay.
But it's more adult.
Okay.
What's the difference between are garbanzo bean and a chickpea.
Why?
Well, I've never had a garbanzo bean pee on my face.
A chickpea!
Or, actually, I think the joke is supposed to be.
It is an adult joke.
I've never had a garbanzo bean on my face. That's the joke.
Oh.
And then people are like, wait a minute, but you've had a. Oh, I said it wrong. But still.
I still think it's great. I think it's great.
Anyway. So, have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.